subject that is often becomes confused is in the Bun religion, they have a category of female deities called Kandroma. Kandroma, translated from the Tibetan, just means a kind of sky goer or sky flyer. And yes, it is the standard translation from the Sanskrit dakini into Tibetan. But when we talk about dakinis from with the dakas and dakinis coming out of the Sanskrit, which is not actually Sanskrit, it's considered more. The term daka dakini is considered to be actually more Prakrit and not proper Sanskrit at all. But anyway, it is a common term, daka for the male, dakini for the female. These are common terms in Indian folklore and certain religious traditions. So in India we have the Shaiva and the Shakta, who are particularly involved with categorizing deities as dakas and dakinis. Shiva has hordes and many hundreds of thousands of dakini followers, huge retinues of dakinis. And Vajrayana Buddhism, of course, has adopted this term, dakini, as well, but primarily in the wisdom tantras, the tantras such as Chakrasamvara, Mahamaya, Buddha Kapala. So the term dakini is commonly used in Tantric Buddhism, in Vajrayana Buddhism. Now, this term khandroma in Tibetan is also used within the Bun religion, and it's used for female deities, a certain class of female deities. So in terms of study topics, to understand the Bun khandroma, then really the first thing is definition of terms. The second is who are the popular khandromas? Who are we dealing with? How many are there? What are the major cycles that they belong to? And then the third is, well, what's the general iconographic appearance, if there is one? Is there a continuity between them with appearance? So also we have to understand that even within Tantric Buddhism, there can be differences in how we understand dakinis between the Nyingma tradition of Himalayan and Tibetan Buddhism and the Sarma tradition. With the Nyingma tradition, sometimes they like to present all female deities as potentially being dakinis, whereas in the Sarma tradition, this is not the case. In the Bun religion, they do not present all female deities as being khandroma. Also within the Bun religion, we have the Yungdrung Bun, and then we have the Bun Sarma. So we have the older, more ancient Bun, and then we have the new Bun. So we have differences again in how we understand the dakini. Now, within the Bun religion, the Magyu, the mother continuum, is the main cycle of practice where the dakinis, where the khandromas are presented in far more detail than in a number of the other more well-known tantric systems. So press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and you can donate to on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources, because we're a not-for-profit, we're an educational resource, and we rely on your donations to continue the work we do.